Welcome to the Karen and Joey Show. I'm Joey Sampaga.
And I'm Karen Langston.
The wonderful and beautiful Karen Langston.
Oh, thank you. And our hot, good-looking co-host here, Joey Sampaga. In fact, I think we are the best-looking health show hosts on the internet and all social media.
Yeah.
I must say so myself.
So in this week's Vital Vibration, Healthy Vital Vibration,
yes,
we're going to be talking about frequently asked questions from Twitter.
Yes, Twitter Q&A.
And let's go ahead and jump into it right now.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, but before we do that, actually,
okay.
Let's tell them what our call sign is in Twitter.
Oh, our call sign in Twitter is twitter.com/Joey Sampaga, no space in between. And mine is twitter.com/Karen Langston, no space in between.
Yep. And if you have any questions, go ahead and tweet them in. Or, of course, you can use the discussion button down here. So let's get into it right now.
Yes.
All right. So the first question came from Nadine K. from New York. And she was asking, if only I had the time to be so vigilant, my question is, do you ever eat something bad? LOL, by the way.
LOL, yes. Actually, Joey witnessed that on the weekend.
Yes.
What was I eating?
You were eating some marshmallows?
Yes. Toasted marshmallows.
Yes.
They are my absolute downfall. So, my downfall, or my upfall, is marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
Now, with that said, I believe in the 80-20 rule.
Okay.
Do you know what the 80-20 rule is?
I actually do know the 80-20 rule.
Joey's learning!
Yes, 80-20, 80% you eat well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then so that when you don't eat well, 20% of the time, you'll be okay.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yay, I'm so impressed.
Thank you.
So my 20% was on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I really,
okay,
really
so we hope that answers your question. Here's another one from, I'm going to butcher this name, but Turjay Thorswald.
And his Twitter name is Mr. Thorswald.
Yes.
Yes.
How harmful is saturated fat?
Yes. Thank you for this question. It's a biggie. We actually talked about it in our last show.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go into the, what do you call it?
The archives down here.
The archives. Yeah. You can actually pick up and see a little bit more on saturated fat. But just to answer this question, saturated fat actually blocks the beneficial HDL cholesterol.
Okay.
That's your good cholesterol.
Okay, so there's good cholesterol.
Right.
Okay.
There's a good cholesterol and there's a bad cholesterol. Now, the saturated fat is going to raise your bad cholesterol. Okay? Now, the good cholesterol is in your body and you actually need it. And we need good cholesterol because that is actually what helps convert vitamin D.
Oh, okay.
So that we can synthesize vitamin D. Now, the Journal of American College of Cardiology, the August 15, 2006 studies, results found that eating just one high saturated meal can hinder the ability of HDL, or good cholesterol from protecting against clogging arteries.
Interesting.
Yes. So I hope that answers your question.
Wow.
Is saturated fat bad for you? It's extremely bad for you, and it's very, very harmful.
Okay.
Thank you for the question.
Yes. Next question from Cafe of Manila, Philippines.
All the way from the Philippines.
Wow.
Hello.
How much influence do nutritionists have over the medical doctors and their prescriptions with regards to patients' well-being recovery? Well-being and recovery.
Yes, that is an excellent question. Now, I'm not sure what it's like in the Philippines, but I can say for Canada and the United States, legally, we are not allowed to have anyone or even suggest them coming off of their prescriptions. Nutritionists and dietitians have to work with the client's health regime, as well as work with whatever prescriptions or over-the-counter medicine that they're on. Okay. The only influence I would say myself as a nutritionist is that I can help in the prevention of certain illnesses and chronic diseases such as diabetes, as well as cardiovascular disease and even arthritis. Doctors are actually starting to come around. There are some doctors out there, and kudos to them, that are actually starting to work with nutritionists and work with dietitians because they're realizing that food plays an intricate role in health. Now, I hope that answers your question. So legally, we can't tell people to go off of prescriptions.
Well, it seems like the medical field, okay, not including nutritionists, but the medical field, when people go into it, it's more of a reactive thing. They feel something, they feel bad, they feel sick, and then they go in.
Yes.
Where nutritionists will
deal with the symptoms.
And they're more proactive.
Right.
Before they get to where they're
Yes.
feeling to go to the doctors.
Right.
And I'm sure there is a lot of politics between nutritionists and the medical field, because if people are healthy, they're not going to go to the medical field.
Exactly.
Right?
But you see, and that raises a really good question. Doctors take a Hippocratic oath to heal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've taken this Hippocratic oath to heal, why wouldn't you send that person to whatever resources it takes
Sure.
to make them healthy? Okay, now there are certain diseases and conditions that you get that diet can actually correct. And I mentioned diabetes. If you have type 2 diabetes, you can actually control your blood sugars through diet. Okay? You don't necessarily have to be on a medication.
Okay.
But doctors put you on a medication. Number one, most doctors are not trained in any nutrition whatsoever. I do know that in Canada it is a voluntary 4-hour lecture during their residency. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, on nutrition. Okay? Nutritionists have at least 2 years of schooling in nutrition.
Okay.
I know personally I had 660 hours just in my formal education years. Way more than that now.
Interesting.
Okay? But thank you for the question.
Okay, the next one is from Liz Tex. That's Lizztex.
Or LIZZ if you're in Canada.
Okay, that's right. Which foods are best for anti-aging and or looking or
I love this question, especially living here in Scottsdale. Everybody is into nipping and tucking. They're into peeling this and peeling that and photofacial this. And they're all trying to look young from the outside. It starts on the inside.
Sure.
Wake up.
Makes sense.
On the inside.
Because if they do all the nip tucking and whatever, then it's just going to happen again.
Thank you. My gosh, yes. He's right on the money. Water.
Water.
If you are in a dehydrated state, your skin actually withers and dries. So
Okay.
you have that dry look, but the more dehydrated you are, the more sunken your skin is going to become.
Okay.
So if you're actually hydrated, your skin will plump up. So if you've got these little fine lines that some of us have around here, you can actually plump them up so that you won't actually see them.
Just by drinking water.
Just by drinking water. And
Easy.
water, we want to do more than 8 ounces of water. More than 8 ounces of water a day. We actually want to take our body weight, divide it by 2. That's how many ounces you need. And then if you want to know how many 8 ounces per day, did I say that right? you
did.
divide that by 8, and that'll tell you. Because it's based on your body weight. So if you're 220 pounds and the average is 8, what do they say, 6 to 8 glasses of water a day?
Okay.
If that's the average, well, if you're over 200 pounds, when you do that calculation, you're going to find that's not sufficient. So it's your
Okay.
body weight divided by 2, and then divided by 8 tells you how many. Next are our fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables.
Yes, because fruits and vegetables are high in antioxidants. And antioxidants kill off free radical damage in the body. Because you know what free radical damage does? It actually ages us. You want to actually increase your antioxidants, eat more fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Now, there are supplements on the market as well if you want that you can take to try and increase your antioxidants. But free radical causes aging.
Got it.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Liz Tex. And again, our call sign for Twitter is
Twitter.com/JoeySampaga or Twitter.com/Karen Langston. We love to hear from you and answer your questions.
or again, there's a discussion button right here.
Oh, yes, that's right. So if you're not on Twitter and you don't want anything to do
Yes.
with Twitter, hit the discussion button, right? Like right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's around here somewhere.
Right there.
And if you find this video helpful and want to share it with other people, definitely do that. Just forward it on. There's a forward button right down here. And you know, if you get this video indirectly, subscribe to it. So whenever we release it, you'll get an email just saying, "Hey, here's a new video."
I want to see you forward this on to
Yes.
10 people.
10 people.
10 people.
We
That's
can
your
do it.
call to action this week.
That's right. So live healthy
Be healthy
and stay healthy.
and heal thy vital vibration.
All right, so really quick, I'm really bad at math. Just tell me, I'm about 160 pounds. I'm overweight a little bit. Okay, how many glasses of water do I need?
Is 8?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah? You into 100. You can't do that to me. I have to do that.
No, all I need is how many glasses. How many glasses do I need to
I'm a
think about
nutritionist,
that?
not a mathematician.
Let's do that part.
Okay.